would rather be lonely than to lose my relationship with God. The truth is, you're never actually alone when you have God. You're never alone. He's always with you, and that's the beautiful thing. And I think sometimes we try to hold on to so many like worldly relationships and friendships because we've known people for like a really long time, and maybe that particular friendship is causing you to sin. Really take it in prayer, and how you can either distance yourself, or how you should go about it, or to continue to be friends. But the Bible does tell us that if something causes you to sin, to cut it off. And I remember like when I gave up drinking, I haven't drank for maybe like 4 years now, so I don't drink alcohol. And it's so funny to me because when I get around people now and I tell them that I don't drink, they're like confused. They're like, why? Like, you're young. What do you mean you don't drink? You don't drink wine? You don't drink anything? And I'm like, no. And it's so funny how like when you tell people that you don't drink and that, God has taken that desire away from you, they look at you like you said that you were better than them or something. And it's so funny that they like try to like peer pressure you to still see if like you'll still bend a little bit and you'll still drink. But the thing is, like, for me personally, I feel like I have a conviction when it comes to drinking. God took the desire out of God took the desire completely. So I don't even I could sit around alcohol, or if I am around alcohol, I don't have a desire to drink it. But also too, the Bible tells us that we ought to be of a sober mind. And thirdly, I just feel as though that if it is causing me to sin or do or have sinful thoughts or sinful natures, or drinking causes me to, act a certain way, that's not something that I want to partake. It'd be real cozy over here. Like, I do not have to worry about trying to fit in with certain people that were not equally yoked, or conversations. And it's just it's the best feeling. And I feel like when it's time, God will place the right friends, relationships, connections. He'll place those right people around you, where obviously it'll be, where they're not causing you or wanting you to sin. But just remember that you're never truly alone. So yeah, you might feel lonely because you don't have the friends maybe that you used to have before, or as many, or maybe you're not going out a lot or doing as much. But I do want to remind you that you're never truly alone. And I just feel like this is the most peaceful, my life has just been so peaceful ever since I really have developed a relationship with God. It's just been so peaceful. My discernment is sharper, even when now making friends and meeting new people. It's my discernment to me is a lot more sharper. Don't be worried about worldly friendships or people that are gonna cause you to sin. Your relationship with God is just so much more important. It's eternal. It's about your salvation. It's about being saved. That's the most important thing. Do not try to please people, because you do not want that to be your separation from God. That has just opened up my eyes, because I feel like I used to just surround myself by people that were not conducive to my relationship with God. And ever since I noticed that He will sever those relationships if you don't, and ever since that has happened, I have been able to grow in my relationship with Him like no other. So your relationship with Him is the only thing that's important. I don't care if you have 0 friends. I don't care if you have nobody. Your relationship with Him is the most important thing. It is eternal. It gives you a whole different level of confidence. You're I don't need to have friends. I don't need to. It's not even about not having friends, but it's I don't need to be around certain people for validation, or to make me feel I'm doing something, or whatever the case may be. It was so funny to me one day. So a family member said to me, I was at this time, I really don't have friends. And I was boldly saying that, it didn't really bother me at all. And I knew why I was saying that. I don't have friends because God has not placed those godly relationships or friendships yet in my life. And she was like, oh, you know, that's so sad. Like the family member was like, that's sad. Like you should make some friends. And I was like, no, I'm not just gonna be around anybody just because I don't want to seem like I'm by myself or I'm afraid of being alone, even though I know I'm truly never alone. The Bible tells us that he sticks closer than a brother, and when the Bible tells you that, it's true. It's literally true. Like, it's true. Do not be afraid to lose ungodly relationships or friendships. I'm telling you, you will be fine. You will be more than fine. Like, I just feel like this, like, having Yeshua is like the cure to loneliness, because you'll just get lost in like your purpose and your relationship and like just doing for him. But yeah, like, I don't know, that was just like some thoughts I was thinking, and I was like, I just wanted to like talk to you guys about it. Just a quick encouragement. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.